Right, so let's look at our Gastro Soleus. Obviously, I don't need to tell you how important the Gastro Soleus is for any running athlete, especially soccer players. Once again, remember that our gastro is our explosive muscle, soleus is the endurance muscle. So we have several trigger points all in the upper half for our gastros. The trigger points lie in the lower half, okay? But it is absolutely essential that you make sure that you clear out any load issues to do with these gastros. And that's essentially important for soccer players. Now, if we're dealing specifically with their kicking leg, then what you'll probably tend to find is the medial compartment will probably need to be addressed as well, and we will obviously look at dealing with those medial compartment issues. Keep in mind that we also have the perineal muscles, or for some of you will know that as the fibularis muscles on the outside. They are also extraordinarily important as well, considering that a lot of injuries in soccer are to do with the ankle. In actual fact, they are right up there. A lot of the time they get missed in terms of load issues. Okay, so looking at the Gastro Soleus, if you're going to be working the soleus, then we're going to be working this lower half of the leg. So we can see that the gastros come down here, and then we have the soleus muscle there. So I'm just going to slightly turn the leg in, okay, so that I can start to work this soleus lateral border here. So I'm just going to come in with basically 3 fingers here. I'm just going to lock in, load here, okay, and I'm just going to work all the way down through that soleus compartment, okay, hitting that lateral. We can find that that's a little bit tight there through for Bianca. Is that pressure all right?
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, what we can also do is just take the leg out a little bit, and now what that allows us to take the leg a little bit through that range of movement. Okay, there's nothing better than being able to take these muscles and these areas into range of movement as we work. All right, same applies for, now we're looking at the medial compartment. Same again, but this time I'm going to hook in, and the same sort of scenario. Sinking in, engaging with the tissue as we work all the way up towards the gastro. Okay, so remember this is just for the soleus. Okay, now we can come up to the gastro and start to work across the lateral head. Okay, once again we're looking at picking up any of those little restrictive areas and sites. So especially in the lateral part of the gastro, you'll find nice big taut band through this section here, which I can feel on Bianca. All right, now we come to the medial. Now I like to use more of a pincer grip with the medial, so that way I'm actually picking up the tissue like so. Okay, so lifting it up, bringing it towards me, and then working across the actual tissue. And usually that means you'll pick up 1 or 2 of those trigger points, which you can find just on there with Bianca. Feel those there? Yeah, so they can be quite brutal, those ones. So just keep in mind once again your pressure and how much they can take. Once again, we can also come in with a broad stroke after that as well. And off the table once again, and working through that range of movement. And just working purposeful all the way up.